Hi everyone, I am Brittany, the Cosmic Lunar Soul. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, I kind of missed out on my intro. I had a little bit of issues with, I guess, everything this month. So we are kind of already started on everything. This is week 2 of the hashtag Thinning of the Veil, where I do a little ancestor work in my ancestral illumination journal by Nyasha Williams. And I'm sure you can already kind of see where I am going with this theme. It's officially autumn here, and when I say officially, I mean the trees are changing color, the leaves are falling, we have a nice crisp cool air, and it's just beautiful here. So I'm tapping into those fall vibes, and yeah, that's what my theme is. So I've already chosen my prompt. It is, what can I do more of this month from the perspective of my ancestors? And I already pulled my cards. I have the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the Page of Coins from the Black Tarot, also by Nyasha Williams. And then I also pulled an oracle card from my Earth, Moon, and Shadow oracle deck by Serafina. And that one was the hatchling, innocence, inner child, curiosity, and so forth. So right now I am just pulling out some papers, pages, I guess to call them, that fit the theme, that have like those warm, orangey, earthy vibes. But then I also went with some that are like newspaper. I'm really noticing that I love the newspaper vibe, if you haven't noticed from my last one. And I have a smaller booklet with similar pages, so I'm just using that for some other things. I don't quite ever know what I'm going to use them for when I pull them out. I'm just pulling things that match the vibe. So I have this book of scenery, and of course I'm just going for my fall vibes again. I almost went with that one, but I opted out and decided to keep flipping. I have another one that kind of caught my eye, and it's this one. It's a street sign that says sunset, and you can see the warm lights in the background. Guys, I am struggling to pull this out, and I completely destroyed this book. Next, I found some cool orange cats. I can't have a fall spread without some gingers in it, right? So I'm just gonna go through and place some images down, so enjoy. I am starting out with the bigger sheet so I can start to cover the back of the journal, so you can start to get more of a layered look going on. And I started off with the newspaper print because, again, that is my favorite, so I want to make sure to get more of that. I got these new strips of like double-sided tape that I'm trying out instead of using the tape gun that you saw in my previous video. It's a slower process, but the tape is cheaper, so I'm not sure how I feel yet. And you'll see later in the video, I kind of opt to go with the glue stick for a lot of this and use the tape for the bigger pieces, because the glue sometimes doesn't, the glue kind of makes things look a little wonky for the bigger pieces. But yeah, and you saw that I went with the glue for the smaller piece as well. I saw this tip it wasn't really a tip. I just really like watching junk journal videos where when you rip off pieces of paper, you just use the other tear-offs in other places in the journal. And I really like that idea. The only one I think I don't do that with is this one with the orange boys. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and get my reading down. Of course, you guys missed it because my camera was not recording, but I printed that on my HP sprocket. And now I'm just trying to find a piece of paper that I like, because I want to use it to write the title of the cards. They're really hard to see when they're at that size, so that way when I go back and look at this journal, I know what cards I pulled without having to like pull out a magnifying glass, you know? So that is going to be, I guess, my little title strip of paper. So again, I'm going back to decorating the back of the page. This is really just trial and error, see where I like things. There's really no rhyme or reason. The ultimate goal is just to cover all of the white space that you see back there. And I forgot to mention it because, again, that was part of what didn't get captured when my camera messed up. I used some of the distressed inks that I have. You'll see them, the ink oxides, later in the video, but I used that to make the area where I actually wrote my prompt down a little closer to the theme of the page, whereas last time I just left it white. That way it keeps with the fall vibes and there's not this weird stark white piece in the middle of my page. So I have this envelope piece. I also saw this as another tip from other junk journal lists. And this is gonna be my pocket where my reading goes. So I wish I had thought about this. I was gonna make it a double pocket, and then I was an idiot and did this. I put a crosshatch in the back of it, and once I put it down, I immediately realized, but you know, it was kind of too late. So I went ahead and put a strip at the top. So now it's only one pocket, but that's fine. I only prepared one pocket, so it is what it is. I'm gonna distress the sides of this using this really lovely brickish toned ink. I should have done this before I put the tape on, but you know, you live and you learn. What can you do about it? So enjoy. Alrighty, back to placing some more pictures, covering up more of that white space. This is the really cool sunset street sign that I found, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that over here in the corner. I really like it because you see the warm lights coming out of the windows and stuff. It's just, it feels very homey and welcoming, and that's what I really enjoy about fall. So now I am placing my oracle reading. This again is from the Earth, Moon, and Shadow deck. I'll make sure to put all of the links to the different decks and the journal and everything in the description, just as I did last time. And now to cover up some of this side bit, just putting some washi and going around decorating. And of course, this would not be a fall spread without some fall washi. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this washi to cover up that last bit of white space that we have at the very top of the page. Alrighty, back to decorating. I am adding this little quote here. This is by Hamlet. It says, "We know what we are, but we know not what we may be." And it felt like it kind of fit the theme, and the colors weren't too bad. I have these, some of them are mushrooms. They're stamps, washi stamps, mushrooms and other sort of fallish kind of vibes. And I'm just gonna go around and place them around the journal. I thought about leaving this out, but I want to show you guys that sometimes not everything goes according to plan. I had a few of these stickers which were just a nightmare. I think I used about 3 of the like maybe 6 or 7 that I was going to use before just rage quitting. They look like washi stickers, but they feel thicker than that. Feel somewhere in between like a vinyl sticker and a washi sticker. But you could just see how much of a struggle it is. That mushroom I accidentally tore in half and then tore half of the top of the mushroom. And then this one I literally spent like 7 minutes. I think I timed it, 7 minutes trying to peel this thing, and you can just see how difficult that it is to tear. And I learned my lesson from the mushroom, so I'm taking my time peeling it off, but because of that, it ends up curling like a monster. I ended up having to go back for all of these washi, or stickers rather, and having to glue the edges down because they curled so badly and they stuck so poorly that after the recording of the video, when I kind of like go back and reflect on my readings, I realized all of the edges were peeling up every time I would open the book. You would think that the book being closed for a few days would keep them flat, but nope. So I'm gonna go and stack some more stickers. I picked out some really cool plant stickers that seem sort of fallish. And then I have this cute little fox. I don't know why foxes remind me of fall. They're not explicitly a fall animal, but I think because of their lovely orangey coat, they just feel very fall to me. So I also have this cool Destiny sticker. It's a Destiny 4/3 sticker, so I just had to add that in as well. I got this new sticker set, and of course I mentioned that I like foxes for fall, so I'm gonna go ahead and add another one as if one wasn't enough. And look at this peat tape. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and pick out the first half, or not first half, first segment rather. And I'm gonna do that with a few others. I pick out some plants, some flowers, and just try to find some spots for all of them. This one is super cute. I love the little jack-o'-lantern, and of course it had my coffee vibes. And one of the stickers even says October, so that's perfect. And here I'm just going through, I want to see kind of where I want to lay everything out. And also, if you're curious where my reading was going to go, I'm going to be using this card I made. I did that off camera, so that wasn't part of my camera snafu, but it's going to go right in that pocket. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put all of the stickers that I cut out just around. I'm going to put some on here. This is actually a stack of sweaters, not books. It's probably hard to tell from if you're not like watching on a TV, but sweaters, pumpkins, boots, all of that. Those are all my favorite parts of fall. You'll have to let me know in the comments, guys, what are your favorite parts of fall? Like, does fall inspire you to be a little more active? I know some people have the opposite, but I really like to get out and do stuff outside before it gets too cold and enjoy the crisp, I almost said spring air, but crisp fall air. So I mentioned before that I put that little tag there so I can add the names of the cards. Just to remind you, you can sort of see some of the cards at the top of the screen. But just to remind you, I pulled the 8 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Coins for the question, what can I do more of this month? Just advice from my ancestors, basically. And I feel like the goal this month is to make sure that I am understanding that it's okay to be disappointed about how things are going, but just know that you have the power to step away from it if you need to. I did a shadow message with my Earth, Moon, and Shadow, and basically that's just how I can use this journey to better connect with my inner child. So I feel like maybe October is that month to start thinking about doing that. And then my bibliomancy message is basically pause and reflect and, you know, kind of figure out what my stress points are. Next, I'm going to pull out some fun quotes. I know you probably can't read this if you're watching on like a phone and not like a TV, but this one says, dream big, work hard, and never give up. And I think that just suits my reading so perfectly. I really like using my tweezers for this because I can place these a little easier. Otherwise, I feel like my fat fingers, I just can't get things on the page the way that I want. This next quote says, in the midst of chaos, find your calm. I really think that this matches my pause and reflect message and also my shadow message. So on the page it goes. All right, guys, this is the whole spread. You'll have to let me know if you like this and comment below. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future messages, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.